I'm never gonna fix another one of these N55 valve covers on these BMW engines. It just ain't gonna happen. I ate the labor on this one, trying to do the right thing, trying to help the customer out. But anyway, we ended up going to a brand new genuine BMW valve cover just to eliminate the issue. And a gentleman on YouTube, I think it was Car Repair Experts, had an interesting post on this internal leak, collecting oil, creating noises and so forth. But anyway, this customer came in with an oil leak. I resealed it while I was there, good measure. I always vacuum test these on all the engines. It leaked, so hey, I got me a little replacement PCV valve, put it on. Hey, down the road, 10 days later, he comes back, says, hey, I got a whistling noise. Hey, no problem, I've heard it before. Come on, let's try to isolate it. So that bulletin is 110311 E70. His production date falls in line. So we do the whole deal, pull the oil cap loose. You can clearly hear it under the engine. So I raise the vehicle up, and I have him down there, and I'm up on a ladder, loosening the oil filler cap, clearly coming from the bell housing. So I leave it up in the air, walk down, and we have a little explanation, a little conversation about it. It's definitely coming from the rear crankshaft seal. But that's a $1,200 repair, and if something like the valve cover could be creating that, and this is just a symptom, well, let's do this first. So these were the faults that I had. The mixture control was the one that was interesting, and then obviously you're gonna have this intake pipe going with it. But the one that is interesting is the Valvetronic. So when I went through that test plan, it's in an emergency mode. It wants me to check the other faults first. So that's what we did. But long story short, with oil in there, and when I dumped this upside down, it saturated this cardboard. It was heavily full of oil. So what I advised the customer to do, I said, I don't want to put a rear crankshaft seal on there, and if I'm wrong, eat that. But let's do what we should have done, what I should have done first, and that's sell you the valve cover with the repair. My bad. So he agreed to pay for the part. I eat the labor. Now it's in and it's running and everything seems good. I don't have any faults coming back right away. So it's gonna be a matter of time just to make sure that I've got this licked with the valve cover. But long story short, I am never gonna repair another one of these. They're gonna pay for that part, or we just ain't doing it. We're gonna do it right the first time, or we ain't gonna do it at all.